this video, I teamed up with BSM and RenderXR to make the Magenta Wool Dungeon in Mapwreck 5. Can we make a proper area in 7 days, or will we scope too close to the sun? Let's find out! Mapwreck 5 is an open-world CTM map with no particular area order, so the map is divided into 5 loot tiers. Starting area, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, and Final area. As a Tier 1 area, our area should be balanced around chain armor and low-tier stone, with some stronger items sprinkled here and there. We were given a pretty massive plot of land that acted as an intersection between orange, light blue, yellow, lime, and later on the monument. It was just Render and I at first, so we were scouting at the area, thinking about themes, layouts, etc. So the idea was to make a swampy marshland sort of thing that has been infested by this otherworldly moldy fungus. We were still waiting on our teammates, so Render decided to make this little bridge from orange. Meanwhile, I was carving out the layout of our area, doing lots and lots of thinking. While I was piecing together our layout, Render was getting to work on our fungal molds, which turned out nice and disgusting. Render eventually made the skeletal face in the wall, which ended up being our wool room. I added a little path on the cliffside leading to the skeletal face, and Render made a big ol' fungal beanstalk to climb to get there. I put some nasty things in the wall skull and moved on to detailing the area. I made a path out of mud roots, which turned into podzol, which turned into grey concrete powder. We then threw around some mangrove patches, and things were going great. And finally, after 2 hours, British man shows up. He makes these bizarre buildings, which I ended up muckifying. We ended up making the fungi even stinkier, and things got real stinky. After some more detailing, some more trolling, it was time for me to sign off. We ended up getting quite a lot done, so the next day I took Render on a tour of what he missed after he left. So now we have these cool candles, more gameplay on the way to light blue, a coal deposit in this water pool, this new small cave section that loops back into the area, slabs along the path to make it more epic, mud parkour, men, the British dungeon, arrowheads to indicate you must climb the fungal beanstalk, and that's the end of day 1! Look at that. Day 2! I didn't record any of the production for day 2, so let's just do another tour. On day 2, we put more arrowheads, more detail, Eris joined for the first time and shat out a whole new cave section. We detailed the upper cliff gameplay some more. We gave the British interior a makeover. BSM and I made a bunch of loot, and I made 13 different mobs for our area. After the first 2 days, things were going pretty swell, so our production more or less slowed to a crawl. On day 3, we finished our area, loot, mobs, and wool all placed. BSM and I helped Ve populate their area. We thickened a demon, we made a pencil sharpener, we went to the Aether, and even rode some boat spawners. Day 4. Render built 2 traps, I helped populate the end of black, and I helped build more yellow. Day 5. Nothing happened. Day 6. I built the magenta teleport room, and I made 16 different mobs for the blue wool dungeon, because they seem to be pretty behind at this point. Day 7. Nothing, I didn't show up the entire day. And that's everything I did from Mapwreck 5. Want to see more like this? Let me know. At the time of recording this, the map isn't even out yet, so I don't even know what it's called, but anyways, hope you enjoyed.